evaluate the integral of sine cube 2x cosine x dx from 0 to pi over 2. So let's apply first the double angle identity for sine 2x. So we have integral from 0 to pi over 2. Sine 2x is equal to 2 sine x times cosine x, right? Then quantity raised to the third power times cosine x dx. Then we need to distribute the exponent applying power of a product rule of exponent. So we'll have integral from 0 to pi over 2 of 2 cube sine cube x cosine cube x then times cosine x dx. So we'll have integral from 0 to pi over 2 of 2 cube is 8. Then we can multiply cosine cube x times cosine x. So let's just copy first the sine cube x. If we multiply cosine cube x times cosine x, that's equal to cosine to the fourth x dx. Right? So since 8 is just a constant, we can put it in front of the integral. We'll have integral from 0 to pi over 2 times sine cube x cosine to the fourth x dx. So notice that we have the integral of the form integral from 0 to pi over 2 of sine to the mx cosine n to the nx dx. So this can be evaluated using Wallis formula. So what is Wallis formula? If we have this given integral, this can be evaluated as m double factorial times n double factorial over m plus n double factorial then times alpha. Where alpha, depending on the case, can be equal to pi over 2 if both m and n are positive even integers, while alpha is equal to 1 otherwise. Meaning, if m and n are not both positive even integers, that falls in this case, the otherwise case. For example, if one of m and m is odd, so that will fall under this case. Okay. So from the given, we have integral from 0 to pi over 2 of sine cube x and cosine to the fourth x. So what is the value of m? M is the exponent of sine, which is from the given 3. M is 3. While what is the value of n? N is the exponent of cosine in our given 4. So in which case does it fall? M is 3, N is 4. It falls under the otherwise case because M and N are not both positive even integers, right? One is odd, which is the M. So therefore, the value of alpha that we will use is 1. So evaluating this integral, we will have 8. So the constant, just copy. And then applying the Wallis formula for this part, so we'll have m double factorial, m is 3, 3 double factorial times n, which is 4, double factorial, over m plus n. So 3 plus 4 double factorial times the alpha, which should be equal to 1. What is double factorial? So 3 double factorial is equal to, or actually, sorry, the formula is not m factorial and n factorial. You should subtract 1 from m and then n minus 1 double factorial. So therefore, we'll have 3 minus 1 double factorial and 4 minus 1 double factorial. Correction. So therefore, simplifying this, we'll have 2 double factorial, then 3 double factorial, over 7 double factorial, times 1, so no need to write that. So we'll have 8 times 2 double factorial is just equal to 2, right? 3 double factorial is equal to 3 times 1 over 7 double factorial is equal to 7 times 5 times 3 times 1. So simplifying, we'll have canceling out the 3 first. 8 times 2 times 1, 16, over 7 times 5 times 1, 35. So this is the final answer. 16 over 35.